A group of jeepney drivers on Tuesday, September 29, 2020, files a petition before the Supreme Court asking it to invalidate the national government's order designating jeepney routes, calling it discriminatory.
The Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board, LTFRB, targets to provide subsidies to public transportation operators whose businesses are affected by the COVID-19 pandemic on Monday next week. LTFRB Regional Director for National Capital Region Zona Tamayo said Wednesday at a meeting of the House Committee on Transport. According to him, the LTFRB and the Land Bank of the Philippines, where the subsidy will be placed, should stop the distribution of funds to qualified operators this morning, but it was suspended due to the devastating effects of Typhoon Ulysses. But we are looking forward to Friday to iron everything out, and hopefully by Friday afternoon or early Monday, operators with the necessary data we have will now receive their allocations for direct cash benefits, he said. Cash assistance to operators whose businesses are affected by COVID-19 is part of the 9.5 billion Philippine peso allocation for the road sector under the Bayanihan to Recover as One Act. A total of 2.6 billion Philippine peso has been allocated for assistance to businesses that are critically affected in the transportation industry. Parts of the business that have been critically affected will receive a cash grant of 6,500 Philippine peso throughout the board. They include operators of public utility jeepneys, UV Express, PhilCab, buses and minibuses. Meanwhile, a total of 5.58 billion Philippine peso has also been allocated under Bayanihan to Recover as One Act to implement the service contracting program, while 1.3 billion Philippine peso has been allocated for the establishment of bike lanes. Under the service contract program, public transport drivers will provide and pay for the services they provide based on a plan prepared by the LTFRB and agreed upon by the operators. The driver will be paid an agreed amount per kilometer of travel within a specified period. Tamayo said they have already selected the system manager to monitor the operation of the drivers under the service contracting program, as well as the routes and operators passing through those routes. The program will first be available in the National Capital Region, Metro Cebu and Metro Davao, and will include public utility buses and modern and traditional jeeps. On Friday, we launched our initial pilot testing of routes and are now undergoing a dry run as well as just details on how our system manager can ride, Tamayo said. In the timeline, we target for next week that the system manager's choice will be able to board to implement the service contracting program, he added. The Bayanihan to Recover as One Act was signed by President Rodrigo Duterte in September, providing a 165.5 billion Philippine peso relief package to fund efforts against COVID-19. This article LTFRB to distribute cash aid to COVID-hit PUV operators next week was originally published in GMA News Online.